were overwhelmed. France even fired nukes on their own land. Then they went quiet. We've lost all communication with anyone. The cities? A war gone? We're surviving, but barely. How long can we do this? We've been having dreams lately. I hear the root, smell them, watch them from the inside their own heads as they hunt down and slaughter survivors. When I wake up, I can still feel their joy, their rage. Sometimes it takes me a while to remember who am I, where am I, where I am. It's freaking me out. We lost so many people today. It took control of the water, though I'll keep us alive. Though it'll keep us alive, I wonder if it's worth it. So many died so that we can, what? Scrape by until they kill us too? Commander Ford spoke for the dead. Assured us that sacrifices would not be forgotten. So long as we have breath, he said, we have hope. I wish I could believe that. Ran across old letters and journals from the folks who lived here before. They were full of hope, excitement. Andrew, Commander Ford, caught me reading. I guess he's been reading them too. He said that hope worried him. It was misguided, he said, just like we were in Ward 16, just like I am now. I couldn't help but snort. What the hell did he have to be hopeful for? He laughed when I told him he actually thinks we'll survive, that we'll come back for this somehow. I thought he was naive, but hope is what that's kept us going, isn't it? It's kept us alive so far. I must have said as much. He smiled and said we were only alive because people like me, people who caught details he missed and challenged his optimism. He said cynicism made his optimism more real. Clever man. I'm laughing again, just thinking about it. Of all things to be worried about, he's worried about having hope. And I think hope can be dangerous. And he thinks I'm keeping us alive. God, what a man. This isn't going on for a long time. Jesus Christ. The books are long. Even I didn't read them. Yeah, I think the spelling is off as well. There's a couple of words I've noticed that are kind of not spelled correctly. Had another root dream last night. This is one is different real. They were waiting for us in my dream near the hotel courtyard. We've been growing food. I told Ford about it. I'm gonna sneeze. The kids are important. Ooh. The lore is like Dark Souls. It's there, but you don't need it. I'm sticking with it. I mean, I've committed. I gotta go further. Another. So these kids, whoever's written this, assume it's a child. Sounds like he's becoming these dreamers the roots came for. And we don't know what they are, obviously. Had another root dream last night. This one was different, real. They were waiting for us in my dream near the hotel courtyard where we were going with food. I told Ford about it. He thought it'd dismiss it. God knows my CO didn't. Although he's talking about, like, CO, like he's some sort of army kid, I guess. I don't know. Did that often enough. Said it was worth checking out. Good thing, too. They were there waiting. We fought them off because of my dream. Afterwards, I admitted my dreams to Ford. He said it'd be going on for... I said it'd be going on for a while. He wanted me to tell the others, so I did. So I told the rest of them 7. We'll see what happens. I think it was the right call. He's a good man, Andrew. I always knew it, but he's a good man. Okay, what would it even look like if I hit on the leader of the ward? Okay, but what would it even look like if I hit on the leader of the ward? He doesn't need to know. He doesn't need that right now. We're just trying to survive. Who the hell thinks of dating? That was not Wallace. And I guess. Screw it. I'm asking him out. Well, hell. Turns out my feelings were mutual. Andrew didn't say anything because he's worried about what relationship might do in leadership within the ward. What would it look like? Favoritism. I would have affected the others. How the others saw me. What about when we argued? He started asking 1,000 questions. Until I shut him up, and I realized I was shutting him up. That was the point. That was the point. No matter how risky it was, it might be love exactly makes surviving makes it worth it, essentially. Besides, We have goddamned common foe out there. It's not like we'll ever disagree on that. Holy hell, I forgot how about this old thing. Guess you could say I've been distracted. Andrew and I got married last month, and today I'm pregnant. So maybe Wallace is their kid. I haven't told Andrew yet. I want to keep it to myself a little longer. It's hard to believe that there's a life inside of me of a new person that exists before. It was Andrew's idea. I thought he was crazy for bringing it up. Who would raise a child in Creepshow of this? That's what really annoys me about post-apocalyptic stuff. Like, why would you get pregnant? It's such a massive burden when you don't know when you're going to survive. But then again, I guess it sort of makes, I don't know, a weird decision. Who would raise a child in the Creepshow of the Earth? Him and his damn optimism, but he's right. Children are the only future we have. I don't know what will happen to this little one or hell to us. We're bringing a child into this world. The root are trying to rip away from us. Feels like rebellion. It feels like hope. And god damn if it's not exactly what we need right now. There you go. We have access to all birth control in the world right now. We still have millions of unplanned births per year. True. But you would have thought that, like, given the apocalypse, people would have better decision-making skills. And that's how they've survived. I don't know. Sex literally shuts down portions of your brain that use self-control. Interesting. I didn't know that. I am liking the atmosphere of the game so far. Very much so. This post-apocalyptic kind of hellscape stuff is really cool. And it's cool that it's not like... It feels like it's not like fantasy, like old school stuff. This is like kind of feels like modern stuff. You could argue that getting pregnant is even more important in the apocalypse community race. Yes, it could be. But isn't it that you need like... Don't you need like 5,000... Something like 2,000 or 5,000 people in order to continue the... Like for genetic diversity? Like otherwise it just doesn't work?
Before it keeps us in the dark. Figuratively and literally.
500, okay.
Poor Wallace. Losing Mark like that.
We don't know.
Be ready and stay vigilant. There's a different kind of storm coming.
Okay.
Hi again.
We don't know who Wallace is. We don't know anything about Ford.
I told Mark not
or
to
Mark.
go there. His brother needs him.
I can't believe Ace goes into the city all the time. It's like asking the weeds to off you.
Another plant reference. Still for a while at least, you could keep bloodlines separate with control. True. And for some people, it's going to be the reason to live, though, right? Like, some people... Existence isn't enough. And I guess with time, like, if you've spent a long time in the hellscape apocalypse type thing, it's going to be difficult to keep going. It's not like communication would be a big thing. There would be very little. There would be many other camps in the world. Sex is the one of the free things left in the world to bring joy. True. Oh.
Well, not a soul here who ain't hurting with folk they've lost.
It's hard to know who's who in the dark.
Are you leading me the way? Or are you...
Hi again.
I don't know where I'm going. Oh, is this the commander?
Hey, I got my eye on you. Don't try nothing.
This is God. God. If you pardon the pun, there would a little bit fuck it attitude. Yes. I imagine so. I imagine so. Big whole lot of nothing. Wait, didn't they say... Didn't in the book... In the book, didn't it say there were 7 people? That she'd admitted to the 7? I guess they've got more now?
Good to see a new face around here. Hey, friend. The actor's just through that door and down the stairs. Keep your wits about
She's
you.
upstairs. Okay. We'll go upstairs. Yeah, I remember I went downstairs because I saw this big place, but I guess... we shouldn't have done it. Here we go. Ford is a girl. Wait, isn't she called Andrew?
Well, well.
Or is she's married to Ford, right?
You put up quite a fight outside our gates.
It was her journal. It was her journal.
I'm Commander Ford. This is my base, and you, friend, are an unexpected guest. It's my job to know the kind of people I bring into Ward 13.
Oh, it was a father.
We
Okay.
haven't seen a living soul on that shore for weeks. You will tell me why you were really out there, or we'll let the root have you.
Harsh. I'm trying to get to the island tower across the water. Okay.
No one has been in that.
Oh, I do
tower
know
for a
that.
very
Yeah,
long
that's why we were in the boat.
But you've got no chance of getting there in this storm. Truth is, the ward has been cut off. We had to block the gates after we dragged you in. The root are everywhere. But now that you're here, I have an idea. I'll tell you what. You want to leave? You'll have to do something for us first. First, we need power. That storm knocked out our reactor recently. With enough power, we might be able to activate
It's downstairs.
another way out of here.
Where is it?
The reactor is on the lower basement level. There's a stairwell that leads down to it. Get it running, then come back here.
Hello, Sam. Sam. Back up, darling. Up. No one can see you. There you go. There. Seems easy enough.
Nothing around here is easy. Watch your back. We already lost a man down there a few days ago. I suspect the root have found a way in. Go check in with Riggs. About your
Go
blade.
check in Riggs.
Don't imagine your fists will do much.
Riggs!
You do this for us, and I'll make sure you get out of here.
Is that a Lethal Weapon quote? Or like directly out of Lethal Weapon? Riggs! Murdoch! Okay. I'm gonna have to play this one-handedly, darling. This is very difficult. Right, I know it was downstairs. You're not aiding this gameplay, Sam. I'm trying to show off to the world that I can play this on hard mode, and you're licking my hand. Yeah, he stood on something today. We're outside. We got a lot of rain at the moment. We were outside. We took him out for a walk, and he stood on. I don't know what he stood on, but he made a massive yelp. Poor boy.
Hey, it's good to see you on your feet again. Welcome to Ward 13.
Yeah, well, I feel awful.
I did what I could to patch you up. You seem like a tough one, though. Name's Wriggler. Most everyone calls me Riggs. Well, your
That
sword
face almost looks
was pretty
familiar.
banged up in the fight. Not much I could do with it, I'm afraid. The blade was shattered.
Oh, I
and
see.
found it.
Okay.
Mostly scrap metal at this point. Think I remember Ace mentioned she found a few weapons out in the city. Maybe she'll help you out. Well, last I heard, Ace went down to check out the reactor. Good luck down there.
Okay, Sam. Enough licking. I gotta do the gameplay now. And this part here, this isn't helping. This is not helping. Come on. Good boy. Off you go. Off you go. Good boy. He looks trained. I bet you do. Yeah, I can understand that. After we lost Pippin, yeah. Tough to deal with. Yeah, he looks trained. He's not trained at all. Nope. 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 Are you Ace?
Got nothing for ya.
Ah, shut up then. Don't talk to me, lady. Oh, I see the minimap now. Oh, is this the dock?
You picked a hell of a time to visit the ward, friend.
You picked a hell of a time. Oh, here we go. Directory. Control reactor B1. Ward 13 B2. We've been... Oh, no, we haven't. We're on the control. Yeah, we're going down. Wait, don't we need to find Ace before we go down? I have no weapon. There's definitely going to be things downstairs, right?
You picked a hell of a time to visit the ward, friend.
She's in the reactor. Okay, thank you, Dak. Literally saved me a few minutes there. Wait, you can still roll when you've got no stamina? It's just... Okay. Reactor level. No stamina cost in the water. Okay. Ah, she looks cool.
What? Where the hell did you come from? You nearly scared the life out of me. No one else wandering around down here. You're not from around here, are you?
Name's Ace. Ace Cotterill? You?
I'm looking for the
Is
reactor.
that right? Well, you found it. Starting that relic could mean trouble, though. So, you ever start a reactor?
Nope.
Well, it makes a lot of noise, for starters. Lucky for you, just the press of a button on the terminal above us. Would have done it myself, but without knowing what might come sniffing around. With the two of us, though, maybe we got a chance.
Gun.
Okay,
Now.
so I have an idea. You go upstairs and start the reactor. I'll help you kill whatever comes our way.
I have no weapon.
You probably need a weapon.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find you something.
Oh, here we go. Oh, the hunter looks badass. Yeah, give me a gun, pretty lady. The hunter specializes in long-range, precision-based combat, armed with an ultra-precise hunting rifle and a sturdy repeater pistol, and a versatile scrap sword. The hunter excels at taking out targets before they get close. Their mod, Hunter's Mark, marks enemies, allowing the hunter and the teammates to see targets through walls. It also increases critical hit. Okay. Ex-cultist. The ex-cultist specializes in mid-range combat and support. Armed with a powerful coach gun, sturdy repeater pistol, and deadly scrap hatchet. The ex-cultist controls the mid-range with excellent burst damage. The Mender's Aura casts an area effect heal which gradually restores health. That sounds good. Scrapper. The Scrapper specializes in close-range combat, armed with a devastating shotgun. And I think the Cultist... Mods are like enhancement. Cultist, for example, uses one that puts a healing aura. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do... Because this feels like your melee character, right? Or your tank style character. This feels like you're almost... I know it doesn't mean much, but I kind of like the look of this guy as well. I think the cowboy hat's got it. It sort of reminds me of the Dark Tower, but let's go ex-cultist. There we go.
That should improve our odds. Get up there and start the reactor.
Traits. You can get them all later. The Scrapper is the more close range melee. He does more melee damage, but think of him like a brawler with short game. Let's go. Yeah. Mod damage and mod generation. Okay. Trait rank 10. 0 trait points available.
Get up there and start the reactor.
All right, lady. Okay.
Hey, you gonna start the reactor or what?
Will you shut up? How do I get my hatchet out? Equip new armor. Oh, does it not come equipped? Or am I unequipping? I'm unequipping. It's already equipped. How do I get my hatchet out? Doesn't seem to be a thing. Oh, there you go. It's just, yeah. Yeah, right trigger. Yep. It's sort of like it will be there if you need it type of thing. Yeah. Triangle changes, but I assumed you'd equip your hatchet, whatever. Okay, dude, this is not very... Axum Series 980 CPU, 5 megahertz. Wait, 5 megahertz? Isn't that good? That's pretty good. No, that's terrible. That's terrible. Press spacebar to continue. View fault logs. Holy shit, this is deep. Multiple systems irreparably damaged. Cause unknown. Requisite operational functions offline and powering down a central core. Condensation detected inside the component framework. Shifting to emergency standby protocol. Repeat of errant seismic activity has once again compromised the key reactor components. What's going on down there? Defense research. 1970. Okay. Right. Fluctuations in core code storage banks.